Yeah. Dumb guys. Do racing. Podcast, baby. Click on, lights up, lobby in the queue. Four friends talk trash like the pit's on view. Sean set the tone, got the room on lock. Jimbo, crack jokes, crowd pop at the shock. Coach Mike break it down, lap time in his notes. Todd Wild on the line, late break, big smoke. From Gran Turismo nights in a shakedown run to that sim rig life where the dumb guys run. Dumb guys do racing. We just slide and laugh from the couch to the track. We ain't holding back. Dumb guys do racing. Yeah. Hit the gas, hear the stories crash. It's the crew, it's the cash. You gon' run that back.
Woo, baby! Welcome back to another brand new episode of the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast, and I'm here with the boys, Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Toad.
Yo.
That was aggressive.
Yeah, it was. Woo! Nations Cup is over, baby. We have concluded the season. It's done.
Damn. I'm looking on my soundboard for train wreck effects.
Oh.
I can't find it because it was a train wreck before we even started this fucking podcast.
Yes, baby.
No, I'm talking about what we were just, that's what we were talking. We had already ran off the rails before the episode even started.
Caffeine, poop.
Like,
Red Bulls.
Last night, Mike was like, "Oh man, I gotta go wipe off my headset," and I was like, "What? Did you get shit on it?" Oh,
you're sweating.
Good
look at already off the rails. Just started
off the rails. Good times though.
Man,
Happy March, everybody!
Yeah, that's
Dude,
right.
this
It's
March 2nd.
It's crazy.
This is the first time in 6 months that it's just been us.
Yeah.
No.
It maybe not quite that long, but pretty
Feels
long.
like
It's
it.
been.
When did the last NRL league start?
Oh, October. Or no, September.
Okay, so it's
October.
It's been since September since it's just been us, I believe.
Yeah, because we started
Possibly,
getting people, I think at the
Possibly.
beginning of September.
Yeah, I think
'Cause then I
it's
left.
been a long time. It's crazy.
we've
So
been
it's
rolling,
just,
rocking and
sorry
rolling.
guys, it's gonna be a boring one.
Right.
It's just us today.
Well, NRL is getting started back up here pretty damn quick with season
NRL
7.
So,
Right around the
fast.
corner.
Yeah, man. Qualifiers are on the 13th. Sign-ups are still open up until next Sunday, this coming Sunday, the 8th. So get over there at mcnaughty.gg and get signed up if you're interested in NRL Season 7. Todd's going to be a steward. I'm going to be participating. Hopefully I qualify. He released the qualifying info last night on stream, and I believe it's up on the NRL Discord, and it's Road Atlanta at twilight in the new Porsche 992 GT3. So,
That's so badass.
Dude, I'm hoping
So
I can make that
badass.
shit happen. I'm going to have to practice to get
I'd
those
be,
things.
that car.
I'd be willing to put time in just to do that if you need practice
All right, hell
time.
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Fuck
if
yeah.
you need practice, just
Yeah,
even
we're
though
gonna need it.
If you
I
need
mean,
some
we need
coaching,
to remember.
We're gonna need it.
We need to remember, as a team, we don't practice, but
No
we'll be willing
practice.
to do it this time.
Yep.
I don't practice.
Todd did
You
not
guys-
Well,
practice.
we know that. We believe,
Especially
we
this
all
season.
know that.
We know, yeah.
And he still did well,
Yeah. I did a ton of practice and did garbage.
right? I did a
too.
shit ton of practice too. I did all right. Did okay. But
I
yeah.
came back at the end.
Good for you. I did okay.
My problem was mainly just equipment issues.
Yeah. Ooh, Mike, let him know. Let him know real quick.
Which will
before we
soon be
get into it.
changing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Upgrading from my CSL Elite that was generously given to me a year and a half ago from this guy named Jim, who I think we all know him a little bit, but
I know a Jimbo. I don't know a
an
Jim.
asshole.
yeah.
Oh, that dude we love to hate.
Oh,
Yeah,
or just
okay,
hate.
okay.
Yeah.
That fucking jerk off.
Yeah.
hate that fucking guy.
That jerk wad.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, fucker. Yeah. Which thanks again for all that help. From that, I got the DD Pro on the way with the GT rim.
What? What?
Stepping up to the 21st century.
So as it is Monday, I should be getting it tonight or tomorrow at the latest. So
Oh, that's great.
Hell
That is
yeah.
great.
You're gonna love it.
that was
Great
An
news.
upgrade.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was stoked too to see the
Oh, you stoked, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bro,
next
you
morning.
stoked, bro?
Totally stoked.
Because the next morning, because I ordered it in the afternoon on Thursday, and the next morning, Friday morning, it was already on the truck on the way.
Ooh,
Oh, man.
dude.
That's nice.
Are you gonna tell when
Never
it gets there? You're
happens.
gonna be like, Drew, you gotta handle this shit because I got shit to do, man. I gotta unpack this. I gotta update this. I gotta hook it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's it. It's gonna be like Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas in
So
March.
I'm pretty excited. It is like a kid, getting a new toys Christmas kind of feel.
Kid in the candy store.
Fuck yeah,
Super
man.
excited. Super excited.
Dude, that's gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
Dude, I want those the podium pedals. I looked it up. I was Googling around, and Todd, you're right.
Googling.
It looks like it's
You're
possibly
googling around?
going to be launching at
Goggling?
the end of March. Yeah, the Googler. Looking on
The
the
Googler.
old Googler. But yeah, so they should be dropping.
Well, it'd be cool since Fanatec is a sponsor of that they would implement them in the GTWS. It's going to be taking place in Abu Dhabi at the end of March.
Yeah.
There's no need those guys should be on regular CS fucking pedals or whatever the fuck they use.
No, I don't think they're going to upgrade. I think they're going to show them off. It'd be cool if they let them use that, but
Well, if you have a deal with a company like Fanatec, you should be promoting the best. Like, yeah, your rim.
The best equipment they offer.
yeah.
But the best that goes with what you have. So yeah, you want your GT7 rim and base combo like as average because that's your bread and butter there. But the upgrade to the pedals, you don't want the basics. You don't want like, and I run them, and I know they are. They're very basic. They're great, but they're very basic. You know, in the way of like real say adjustabilities and stuff like that. Like it's even.
Yeah, you want them using the
trees.
15 Newton-meter, the best fucking pedals,
Yeah.
the upgraded steering wheel, which they do now.
Allow
but
them to use
it should
VR if they want.
It should be all top-notch equipment
Should.
that Fanatec offers, just for a PR standpoint and trying to move merch.
Oh yeah, especially them lowering prices. I mean,
Yeah.
it's Black Friday prices on that DD Plus now for us in the US. So,
What is that? 800, 899,
I think $7.99.
799.
Yeah,
So there you go.
£800, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Let me double check now, 'cause I don't know. But it's
Yeah,
something
so-
cheap.
Again, they should be using all of the top tier equipment that Fanatec has to offer. Shouldn't be the base pedals and shit like that. So
Oh,
Why the
I was
fuck are
wrong.
they not
I was off
promoting
100.
VR?
Yeah, they should.
I honestly think
Yeah.
they should do like a separate. Have your regular World Final stuff, this and that, but have a separate VR league.
Yep, VR showcase.
Yeah,
well, I guess
There's
the
enough of
PlayStation 5 Pro this month is PSS
Yeah.
R 2.0
Yep,
is going to be getting upgraded.
yep.
So the fan experience in VR for GT7, Aces of Thunder.
I can't wait. I hope
upgraded.
it makes a difference. I hope I can tell.
Yeah, I hope it does too.
We will see.
But I don't. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Well, we'll see what
Time will
actually
tell.
happens.
yeah,
I think it will. I think it will.
yeah, it should be good.
It should be
I-
interesting.
Decent
You never
upgrade.
know. I hope it's a decent upgrade. I'm always,
supposed to
that's the thing. Upgrades. Well, with PlayStation, when they do updates, it usually does pretty well. When PD does an update, sometimes it just falls on its
Yeah.
fucking face and causes more issues than it should.
Yeah, when they start
Sure.
tinkering with things. Yeah.
Well, again, the upgrade is supposed to improve older VR games. So I think it will be beneficial. I think it'll be that much clearer in VR and GT7. Looking at your HUD from the side, there probably won't be any grain at all.
Right. I've noticed too, a lot of that is when that's outside of the car. Because when you're in the car, that really doesn't happen too much. But when you're out, when you're running those open wheels and you're looking up, it's almost like the wind is making it fuzzy, because when you come to a complete stop, it's clear again. It's weird.
Interesting.
It's weird.
Oh,
Okay.
so they're adding like motion blur.
Yeah. So, yeah, it'll be, hopefully it helps. I hope so.
Yeah, I think it will.
Because the Pro is badass. I love it. Love it. It's a good machine.
Yeah, they got to make it worth
The Pro
700
is-
plus.
Yeah,
The Pro is pretty badass.
it is.
I would have to agree with that.
It's fucking great. But Nations
Yeah,
Cup,
it is.
guys, wrapped up. What do you guys think of the
Something else we
season?
can talk about. There's something else
Fun.
we can talk about. I don't wanna
yeah,
talk
go for
about
it.
this.
Go for it. I'm jumping the gun.
I don't. No, that's fine. You're not
Okay.
jumping the gun. I just don't want to talk about my season.
Oh, well.
Why, Jimbo?
That's all.
Well,
That is shit.
we're back into
I
it.
raced like shit.
With all the
I'm not-
practice you put in?
I put a ton of practice in and just raced like garbage. Won't pretend. I raced like garbage.
Garbage.
Like it was one of the worst. It was one of the worst seasons I've ever had. Hands down. Hands down. Nobody's fault but mine.
Oh.
See, some people would, oh well, it's. I mean, I had some bad luck, but I just raced
All
poorly.
right. Same. Didn't do the
You know,
best.
I just raced poorly. I wish I could blame it on somebody else, but I can't. I can't. You know, I
Blame
mean, had some
myself.
issues.
It's all my fault.
Yeah, had some issues with some other drivers, but in the end, I'm the one driving my car, not
Yep.
them.
That is very mature of you.
Yeah.
That is.
So
You have
it
grown
was-
in your old age.
Yep.
But let's go through what everybody did, and then let's look at the statistics
Mhm.
of how many people were playing.
Yeah.
Let's do that. So
Nations
let's-
never does well, numbers
yeah,
wise.
shh, 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 shh. Let's go
throwing
into
that out
how we did overall.
Overall.
And then, okay, so I didn't do very well. Sean, do not give where you finished or anything else.
Nope.
Just overall be like, I did, blah, blah, blah.
I did mid.
And then we'll talk about
I
it.
did mid. It was a mid. Could have done way better. But, it is what it is. All right,
Yeah.
who's next?
I did. I had a bit of a shit show. I drove fairly well, but overall, bit of a shit show.
Well, yours was
malfunctions.
equipment, though.
Yeah. My driving was decent, but just overall, it was I had some bad luck from people, but overall, it was it wasn't terrible, but it was still a point shit show. So I'd rather not do it again, which I don't have to because I have a new wheelbase.
Yeah.
All right, Tad. Tad, how'd you do over there?
And not so good.
Why do you think that was, Todd?
Well, if you don't practice, probably not going to do too well.
Oh, now let's go over.
Rankings,
Do you want to
where
talk
did everybody
about?
finish?
Do you want to talk about last
Yeah,
night's race and then go over rankings?
Yeah, we can talk
Well, let's
about
do
the last two
Suzuka.
rounds. Yeah.
We can do last night's race. Yeah.
Wednesday, Saturday's race. So rounds
Rankings.
5 and 6, Suzuka. We'll do that one first.
What was that, 30 laps at Suzuka, or how many?
25.
Yeah, 25.
25 laps at Suzuka.
And what was it? Times 4 or times 3?
Times three tires.
Times 3. Yeah,
And
and the
then
Red
fuel
Bulls.
didn't matter.
In the
And
Red
the Red
Bulls. at Suzuka.
Love the combo.
Had to use all the tire
Good combo.
compounds. Yeah, great combo.
Yep,
Loved it.
That's and with that wear, it wasn't just a one on the hards,
Right. Oh,
blah,
yeah,
blah,
no.
blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Well, I did one
really
on the
had to think
hards.
about
You crazy. You the tire
I
whisperer.
cry.
Yeah, but you're good.
Have
on
we
time.
done this combo before?
I'm sure. I think so.
I think we have
Long
I
time
think we
ago.
seasons back.
have. Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while,
Okay.
but it was a fun one. How'd you do?
It was.
How'd you do, Tad?
It was. Yeah.
First race, when I think I got taken out twice. Then in my second race, I got booted from the race. Was doing pretty good, and then I decided to do a third race, and I ended up finishing fifth, and I had no race pace whatsoever. My second race, I felt fast. I had good race pace. And yeah, so my first two races, or my first race, I had no race pace on the mediums. The softs I felt really good. And then my second race, I was fast on the mediums. I never had a chance to get on the softs. And then on my third race, I had no fucking race pace whatsoever, but I was able to manage a fifth.
Oh yeah.
Oh, at least you got a fifth out of it.
Yeah, top fizz av. Yeah.
Yep. What about you, Mike? What happened
What happened for what?
Suzuka.
for Suzuka?
I know. I had the first, I was second slot for my first race, and I didn't do great. Didn't have the pace. A couple little mistakes here and there. Nothing serious, but I think it was like mid-pack-ish. And I knew I had pace, and so I did the last slot. Threw it on pole. Was really fast feeling, and going into coming out of the first corner on the first lap, my wheel disconnected and my car just went straight off into the grass. And I would have walked away probably with a win on that because I was already accelerating away from everybody behind. So I was kind of choked. Came back from last to seventh. So the pace was there at fastest lap, but yeah, equipment fucked me. So
Yeah. Well, that won't happen no more.
That's now no
Nope.
mo.
Yeah.
I did. Actually, I did. Man, I can't remember the race. I'm trying to think. I think I got ninth. First race. Well, I don't want to talk about it. I watched. There was a fella that smashed. Coming into the Degnas, guy just decided to push Toby 1 off the track.
Oh yeah.
And this is somebody that we've been battling that like he just will push you off the track. He thinks the corner is always his and it's not key.
Who is this driver you speak
I will
of?
not say. It gives them you have to remember when you say their name, it gives them publicity. But
Well, it also puts them on blast, so you can look at it two ways.
You know, if you ever look at a MacBook, that's who we're talking about. So he blatantly took Toby out, just smashed him off. So I was like, fuck that guy, and just going into the hairpin, perfect spear, took his ass out.
Yeah.
So Toby was able to get by and keep doing his race. Went in, did all the tire changes. Well, guess who I caught up to again? Going through the S's, he got on the outside, and I did the exact same move as he's done to me, as he did to Toby. And I just let my hands open up, and he went out on the side of the track. He paid me back in the next race, but he still ended up behind me, which was hilarious because he spun me coming out of Spoon, which took me down 3 or 4 spots. I was running in 5th or 6th, and he took me out. I ended up getting down to 10th, and then something happened to him, and he ended up down in, I don't know, 13th or something. So I ended up in 8th or 9th. So, but actually had a great race. Actually had a really good race. The last 2 races of the season have been good. The rest of them have been just garbage. So, what about you? What about you there, Sean?
I had to do all 3 slots. I was in that first race with you and Toby. Qualified pretty well, but just I went off as well and spun myself, and I think I got hit there on lap 1 that took me off, and it was just a shit show. And second race, kind of same thing, just kept spinning myself. I felt like I was on ice. I just couldn't get a handle on it. And I even did practice and did well in practice. But when it came to the race, not so well. But that last slot, I was with Todd in that one. And I think if I remember correctly, I think I got a 9th or 10th or 9th in that one. So
Yeah, I think
I don't know. I can't see
ninth.
that. But let me look at this really fast. Where are you at? You're up here, right there. You ended up with 158 points. Though.
yeah, I think I got 9th, something like that, 9th or 10th. But yeah, I mean, it was a fun race, but I just couldn't make anything happen. Just kept screwing up, getting a little too happy on that throttle. So
It can do that.
gotta just keep the nerves down and just stay calm and cool and collected.
Well, why don't you tell us about last night's race?
Well, yeah, this was a never happened to me before. A little interesting. Doing great. Doing our warm up laps in the lobby. Lobby's about to start. Qualifying went great. The problem, I think, what happened is I've been driving with no HUD on the outside of the car, and I should have kept it that way because for some reason my brain's like, you know what? Let's turn it on for this race while I'm in the lobby. So right before quali started, I turned that on. Quali started, everything was fine, but when it came to the race and it starting, right before it starts, as it shows your car driving down that straight, I was on P1. I did not qualify P1. I qualified 10th. But I was shown P1's car. And when the race started, I was on the roof of his car going for a ride. Not my own car, on his car. And I was like, what in the hell is happening? Maybe it was a VR thing. So I turned the VR off. Still on top of his car. So I had to fucking quit. I had to quit the race. RL was behind me, and he was like, man, what the hell happened? I was wondering what happened. I'm like, dude, I was on P1's roof going for a ride, going for a joyride.
That'd be so funny, especially in VR, because you'd just be like on there looking around.
Yeah, you're like, what in the fuck is going on? So I think what happened is when you're in a lobby in VR, if you go and mess with like display settings in the lobby when you're already in, it's going to screw something up because it's happened a while back. Something else weird happened when I did something like that. So yeah, got into the second race and I took a 1,500 point hit on DR for that.
Ooh.
Yeah, isn't it usually 15 to 2,000 or something like that? It's huge if you rage quit.
Hit.
Yeah.
Stop rage quitting, Sean.
I know.
If you don't rage quit, you don't have to worry about
quitting. I need to hit PD up and get my points back. Yeah, 1,500 points. So in that second race, I was in a drop lobby, 160 points. Was door 1, qualified 3rd, but luckily I won that race. Came out on top step of the podium for that one. So then on the 3rd slot, I was in the lobby with Roland and RL back in, I think, a 258 point lobby.
Oh, nice.
So that was able to bring it back up at least. And then it came in 6th on that one. Got behind Roland. Or no, 7th. Roland was 6th. Roland fell back. He qualified 5th. Great job ahead of Grove. And went a little wide, got a penalty. He ended up falling back to where me and Terry were. And then once I got past... God, who was in front of me? Oh, GT3 driver. Once I got past him, I was behind Roland. And then from there, dude, I just tried to stick with him in the slip. And we were passing people in the pits. I pitted at the end of 11. He pitted at the end of 12. So when I came out of the pits, he was just passing me. So it was great. it was wonderful. It helped out a lot.
Yeah, it was a good race. Yeah, you guys were like 3/4 of a second off of each other pretty much the whole race.
Yes, I just stuck with
Worked
him.
really well.
Got my DR back up a little bit more. So after taking that fucking hit. But yeah, that was a fun one. That was a good race.
Yeah.
So brought it back from the mishap.
Mike, how'd you do?
Me? First race I did, I think I got banged around a bit and made a few mistakes, but I think I ended up like 7th, something like that. And then did the last slot, started 4th. Pace was up to speed, and it's just threw in a smooth, consistent, no mistake race, and got 3rd, battling for 2nd at the end.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you had a good drive.
Yeah, it
Awesome.
was nothing super exciting about it. Just a good, smooth race. No mistakes. Just kept good pace and brought it home. So one of the best finishes at this point wise for the year for me. So after all the crap that happened, and to have one good race at the end, or knowing that my pace was there, but I was just relying on equipment not killing me. So
A good way to retire your old wheelbase on a podium.
Exactly. Podium finish for its last. I even thanked it at the end. And it's like, okay, now, I said, you can rest now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah.
How'd you do, Jimbo?
I can't.
All right, we don't care. All right, Todd, how'd I do? I did.
Just keep going. Believe me, I never want to talk about this season ever again. I did okay. You and I were in the race, the first race together, and Todd spun on the first lap, first turn.
Turn 1, yeah.
And then I spun on like lap 6.
5 or 6, yeah, something like that.
Lap 5 or 6 at the turn before the last turn. Just a little bit too happy on the gas and spun me around, and I had gotten up quite a ways, and it was a high lobby for me, so that sucked. And then just shit the bed. I think I ended up in 12th or 13th. I didn't end up very last. Went into the second race. Oh, and I had a great qualifying. Like, I beat Todd in qualifying.
Oh, wow.
You did.
Great job.
Yeah, I beat Todd in qualifying. It was I did a 27.5, faster than anything I've done all week, and just shit it away. Just pooped it all away. Yeah, really sucked. Came into the second race a little more relaxed, honestly. I just came in and said, whatever happens, happens. I think I qualified 8th again. Went out.
You let Jesus take the wheels.
I did. I was like, Jesus, take the wheel for me. Just do what needs to be done, because I know how much you think racing is important.
That's right.
On that first race, Toby got, what did Toby get, P8? So Toby
I think Toby got
Yeah.
P8. Yeah,
He
Toby did
well.
really well. So on lap 3, I stuck up my 3 fingers for Dale, and Jesus took it from there, and I ended up in 7th. Was battling with the dude. Where is he? What's his name? I know it's on the list, because I've got the list up right now, looking at it right now. And Dry Do 21. Dude, I don't know what your issue is, but we came into the long right-hander in, part of the intercourse, part of the inner loop, that long right-hander. And I had a run on him, and he's one of those guys that goes way out wide and cuts in towards the second half of the turn. Well, I'm one of those guys that comes in and holds it steady on the inner side. But I had momentum, and he literally just comes straight in on me halfway through the corner. Like, he saw me coming and tried to block me. And just, if you know that corner, there's a lot of G. He hit me and just went whoop off the track. And then, which I laughed about and was like, fuck you, dude. You stupid. For trying that. So had a good battle with Cortez, T. Cortez. He and I had
Big fan
a great
of T.
battle.
Cortez. big
great
fan of
battle
his.
towards the end. It might have been a little iffy in the last two corners what he was doing, but it's the last lap of the race. I'm not going to hold it against him at all. And it was a great battle. I mean, had a great battle. So even though I came in seventh, I think, seventh or eighth, didn't matter.
Seventh.
No, I came in seventh because I finished one up on where I qualified. Came in seventh. It was a great race. Had a ton of fun, especially with battling that dude. That was a lot of fun. The last two laps were he and I, me trying to catch him trying to get away, and it was a blast. So
Hell yeah.
if I could walk away from a race and go, man, there was just some really good racing that happened, it's a great race for me. So what about you, Todd, other than the spin at T1 race?
Yeah, first for race one was throwaway, what we call a practice race. The second race was top split or second split. So it was a tough lobby. Qualified eighth, less than a half a second off first. I think I had a 27.2 and 26.7 or something was P1. And yeah, I had a good race. Waves was in there. I had some decent pace on the mediums. Me and Waves went to lap 12. Panda did an undercut on 10, so I knew he'd get ahead of us, which he did, but we were slowly chipping away. And yeah, those Waves and Panda are both controller players, so their front left tire was getting cooked. I had real good tire wear. Those guys still had good pace and everything, but yeah, I was just Panda was taking this weird line in the third sector. He was going wide into the AstroTurf like every time, and on lap 20, I tried like closing the doors, so I did tap him because he just takes this weird fucking angle and tried coming back to the apex where I thought he was going to stay wide, and hit the other apex on the left for that double left-hander, which he didn't. So I just tapped him, no damage, no scuff marks even on the car or anything. And then he went wide on the left-hander before the right sweep of Coca-Cola corner. And he got a half a second penalty, so I was able to get a seventh. Waves got a P6. And then Panda's like, dude, what the fuck? You broke late. It's like, dude, week before you fucking hit me, you punted me fucking twice. You didn't say a fucking thing. I didn't say a thing to you. And I give you a love tap and you're fucking bitching and moaning. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, it's
fucking
funny.
Yeah,
I was giggling about it because he's like, I'm like, it's the same dude that's putted you twice, and he comes back with, dude, what the hell?
yeah, the fuck, mate, you broke late. I'm like, no, dude, I was trying to close the door on the fucking apex, dude. So yeah, so some people, whatever. Yeah, so again, was able to end up getting a fucking seventh, so I figured I'll just cut my losses there, and everything. So we had, again, it was a tough lobby and shit, and had pretty good pace, good tire wear, and shit. So I like Fuji, fun race, fun combo, but again, yeah, just no practice, man. So it is what it is.
So where did you end up overall on the season?
Me, I'm not sure. You guys are going to have to tell me.
Oh, boy. Well, we can't see your local
24th regionally.
You're 24th regionally, which means, hold on, I can actually see what, no, those are my local rankings.
I know I'm number one in Illinois.
Local rankings. You are number one in Illinois. You are number 17 in the U.S.
No, not 16.
No, 17, not 16.
Oh,
that is correct. Damn. And what was it? 24th.
Yep, regionally.
Regionally. So that's pretty dang good there, Tad.
Yeah,
It's
fuck
pretty
yeah.
dang
No
good.
For a
practice.
season that you said, you didn't do good in. That's
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, next
Well,
year you should go to
get your
Nations
shit
Cup.
together, Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your
You're
shit
better
If you
than
together,
this,
actually
Todd.
practice, you could
You are
probably
better
be
than
tops.
this.
I
We
ended up.
need you to put the practice in so you can throw chop cast.
There you go.
Have
Yeah.
to do this.
Dude, you
Well,
could've went to
if
Abu
you look at the
Dhabi.
top guys, nobody had over 400 points. Again, nobody does
Yes,
make.
one person did.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Cardinal in his first race
Oh,
was
yeah.
over 400 points.
413.
Okay,
But
so
that's
one.
the only person.
Yeah.
So local rankings, I was 4th, 46th domestically, and 65th regionally, and I had a shit season. What about you, Mike? Where'd you end up?
I third local in BC, 20th in Canada, and 95th regional. So better than anticipated, but probably participation had a factor in that.
Shush. What about you, Sean?
Well, real quick, Jermaine did really well. He got a P5 for
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
in
he
his
did.
race.
He did get a P5. That's right.
Now he's
So
paying
yeah,
for
Mike getting a
exams.
third, Jermaine getting a fifth, Roland getting a sixth, me and Jimbo getting a seventh.
Yeah,
too. I got a
I mean,
seventh.
it was a good race for
Yeah.
us.
It was.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It's just Jermaine only did that one race,
Yeah.
so he's not going to be ranked high at all.
I think Toby only did 3.
Yep.
Toby did 4.
4 races.
But,
Okay.
Yeah, 4 races.
Roland did 5 or only 4 as well?
Roland did 5.
He got
Okay.
43rd, 43rd in
Yep.
regional.
Yeah. I mean, we all did really, really well.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and this is the issue. We all did really, really well, and what did we all say? Oh, where'd you end up, Sean?
Locally 3rd, domestic 34th, and regionally 47th.
Wow, nice.
And that was
Again,
3 shitty rounds too.
and that was 3 shit rounds. So we all had shit seasons, or not great seasons, and we end up in the top 100 regionally.
Top 50.
Yeah.
Most of, or a couple of us.
Yeah,
Top 25 for me.
I'm just saying regionally.
Yeah.
That's we're all the 4 of us, 3 of us are. Sorry, I'm still the size of 2 people. The 3 of us are the OGs, and one of the new guys. So 4 of us are in the top fucking. Why is that? Go over some of the numbers of participation.
Okay, let's see here. So, for round 1 at Spa, we had
3500B in
Yep.
the rain.
in the rain 32,643 people played, total players for round 1.
Around the world.
That's round the world.
Around the world.
And
So-
again, there's 2 million active players a month in Gran Turismo.
And I mean, that was a good combo. I enjoyed that race. It was a fun one.
It was a hard
It
race,
was.
but it was a blast.
It was
so
it was
much fun.
It was.
a good
It was my
time.
best. It was my best race.
Same. That was my best one. Round 1 and round 4 were my best I did this season. So round 2 at Circuit Villeneuve in the
Jean
Red
Villeneuve.
Bulls. I did. This is the round I missed. And round
This was
2 had
Valentine's Day.
26,520 total players.
So a 6,000 drop off from the Wednesday's race.
And
And this
that's
is-
because that was number 1. It's Wednesday, but
No, this
that
was
a
Saturday.
That
It
was Saturday.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. So that could be a factor.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also the combination. You were putting super wide cars on a super narrow track.
Fast cars.
Fast cars. I ended up losing DR and SR because of that. Because you turned it into bumper cars. It was very, very difficult. So what about the next race? Which one was the next race?
So round 3 was Nürburgring GP in the Group 3s. That was also a good race that I enjoyed but did shit. That total players 27,744. So not a big jump from round 2, which is
See,
kind
I
of
thought
a
that was
shocker.
going to be.
Which
I
is a
thought
big
that was
shocker.
going to be the most popular
Right.
race of all
But
the
that's
nations.
also,
think
that was a
because it
Wednesday,
Group
though.
3.
So it's
That
midweek.
was a Wednesday
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Midweek, people are working, but the races
And
were,
you only
and the races
really
were
had
late.
2 viable cars. Yeah, and
Yeah.
you only had 2 real viable cars.
Yep.
It was basically a Porsche Cup, but
It
their
was
Ferrari was the number
67%
2
in
car.
the Porsche and 19.5% in the Ferrari and 9%
I pulled
in the Huracan.
I pulled a third in that one in the Ferrari.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was in the Ferrari, but couldn't get out of my own way on that one.
That was a fun race.
It was.
I was so
enjoyed that
slow.
one.
I was so slow.
And
Don't have a
then-
clue. It's just so
I
slow.
won my race.
Oh, well, that's it.
And then round 4 at
Drop
St.
Nations
Croix,
winner.
layout B in the 3500A. That race was fucking awesome. I enjoyed the shit out of that race.
So
that was another
that
good
race.
race I had. I think I came in second on that one.
That was a race that I might have enjoyed if I could get out of. You know how you couldn't get out of your own way? I couldn't get out of my own way there. Like spin me right round, baby, right round.
Well, I got taken out in race 1 and 2 by 2 of the same drivers in race
Yeah.
1 and 2. So,
Yep.
Um,
Like it's so infuriating because I love that track.
oh, yeah.
that
And
car
those
was
cars,
so much
yeah,
fun.
that combo was
so
amazing.
I could not do anything about it. It's so frustrating. So how many people were at that?
And so
race?
total players for that one, this is going to shock you guys, 24,841, and that's a Saturday race.
Wow.
And that was a better combo than the previous Saturday
Spa.
and shit.
Well, and I would say it's better than Spa,
yeah,
too.
because it was dry.
I
It
would
was,
say it's better than
softs and mediums, 4 times tire, 2 times fuel. So you had to watch your fuel a little bit. and
Dude, that
conserve your
was
tires.
such a good race.
It was.
It's so crazy. Why maybe somebody can explain why so many people don't like high downforce cars. Is it because they're afraid of going fast?
Yeah.
They're not that tricky.
They're not, because as
And
soon
if
as
you
get
go
going-
fast, if you go fast, they do what you want you to do,
Mm-hmm.
and it is so much more exciting than driving around a fucking Cinquecento at Lago Maggiore.
Oh,
doing
God,
fucking
yes.
30 miles an hour.
I think
Most
it comes
online
down
racers
to-
like Group 3 and Group 4. Group 3
Wow.
being
Here's-
the number one choice.
And
but
here's
that,
the other reason why is because they like those cars, like Todd says, because they're controller players, the majority.
Oh, right.
And
tire wear.
cars is hard to control. When you need to put that car on the edge and control it, it's easier to do that with a wheel.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
plus,
Like,
when
wheel
there's,
and
when there's
VR.
tire wear,
Yeah.
when there's tire wear, their tires fucking, they
exactly.
heat them up
The average
fast.
player has a trouble with tire wear to begin with on a controller. And then you put them in an extremely on the edge car and they can't get to the edge because they're on controller. The car becomes even worse. So
Damn.
a lot of people are just like, fuck that shit, I'm not doing it.
They
That's
need,
why they don't
need
like
wheels
it.
and
They
VR.
need
Exactly.
because they
wheels.
would
If you're on a
have
wheel,
blast.
high downforce is insanely good.
Yeah.
On
Oh,
a controller,
fucking
it's
amazing.
a nightmare.
It's
you
not.
have to be an alien. Like there
Right.
are obviously good guys on controller, but those are the guys who are absolute aliens on controllers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And even they have moments. You know, the average person is not like even at our level, let alone their level, an alien level kind of thing. So they're going to avoid that because it's so much harder to control on a controller. Group 3, Group 4, no problem all day long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kind of thing. But when you got to get those cards, that's why I think that's the downfall. It's great for us. We love this combos, these kind of things, this whole season in general. But yeah, the average controller player just can't handle it.
Well, it's wild too because you go from round 1 at 32,000 to then come down to round 4 at 24,000. So each round you just keep losing
Because
people.
people are like, fuck this, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to
So
do that again.
round 5 in the Red Bulls at Suzuka with 4 times tire and using all tire compounds, dude, you had another 3,000 player drop. $21,697.
Wow.
Which that combo was the shit. I enjoyed that.
Awesome.
Combo is
Loved
way
it.
better than round
Loved
two's
it.
combo.
That was a lot of fun.
and you lost
that race was a lot of fun.
5,000 players from round two's combo to this one.
Again, it goes to who's on control.
Right.
It's just more.
They
and
got
more
a taste
Look
of it,
at
and
us.
they're like, I'm not even touching it. Not even worth my time.
Like, look at us when we get mad and frustrated at stuff with wheels and stuff. We stop driving. You know what I mean? Fuck this, I'm done. You know what I mean? They're going to get frustrated within 2 laps and be like, fuck this shit. I'm not even looking at this series anymore. Fuck it. I'm done. You know, there's no reason to come back to do this all over again and again and again and get mad. You know.
But I will say, for where we finished overall and seeing, like, at least, you know, I mean, 20,000 people at least, and then where we finished, I think that's pretty fucking... I mean, that's worldwide. I don't know what it is for our region, but...
Well, each region, yeah, it's
probably,
different,
what do you
but-
think, half of that? Maybe less than half for us, for our region?
Maybe 30%.
Because what, we're
maybe.
Canada, U.S., and Mexico.
Mexico, yeah.
So...
I'd say probably 25%, honestly, because Europe and that is huge, and then it's split between Oceania basically and North America. So
Okay, so, and then the final round at Fuji, Group 2s, and we got a little bit of a jump. We got a little bit of a jump on that one, 23,350 for the final round at Fuji in the Group 2s, which is a lot better, and 61% in the NSX, 13% in the GTR, and 10% in the RS5. So yeah, for the final round. Yeah, that's whew. I would have thought for that one that would have been back up into at least the 30s. It's a Saturday. Final round in the Group 2s at Fuji.
Well, again, some people, they just, for whatever rhyme, do not like nations. They like manufacture their daily races or their league races. Which you had PHG World Series going on, 7 laps at Nürburgring, Friday and Saturday. So a lot of guys were doing that. I know Corridor, he jumped, he was doing that and participating in nations and shit. So,
that's a tough one between.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
Corridor beat me by 1 fucking point.
Woo, damn.
Good job, Corridor.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
Well done.
So, yeah, speaking of that, so congrats to Jorge Sr. and Sheldologist. They won Friday, Saturday.
Oh,
it was
awesome.
Josh Moment and Ecstasy one Saturday. So, again, 7 laps. Nürburgring, German car, so Porsche, Beetle, R8, and the M6. Jorge and Sheld were both in the M6. And then Josh Moment was in the Porsche, and I can't remember what Ecstasy was in. But, so it was a good combo. They had weather and shit like that. So, that was a good race. Again, Shaggy putting together some good combos for PHG World Series.
Yeah.
So overall for Nations Cup 2026, what did you guys overall think of the season and the combos at least?
I loved it. I thought it was great.
Same here. I think it was the best yet.
I thought, except for
Round 2?
Jacques Villeneuve, Canada, I think it was, even though I performed poorly, I think it was great.
Yeah, same.
All at least 20
I would have
laps or
liked to
more.
have seen.
Awesome.
I would have liked to have seen the Mazdas there. I would have liked to have seen a couple more laps added to some of these races.
They should have been hour races for Nations.
Yeah,
At least 45 minutes.
I think
was thinking-
endurance timed races instead of laps, and do at least
Yeah, do
45 minutes to
minutes.
an hour.
Yeah.
Well, 45 and give
but
us 7 to 10 minutes qualifying.
Right.
So by the time you enter the race, you do your 7 to 10 minute qualifying lap, and then you do a 45-minute race. You're at about an hour.
Right.
That gives you some time to cool down, watch your replay, do what you got to do, and then get back into the next race in an hour.
Don't worry about GT2 and GT3 shorten their races.
Yeah.
Make
You
them
did that
shorter
before.
races
You used
so
to
they
do half races before.
half
Yeah.
races for them because they're going every hour on the hour.
Yep.
Give them shorter races.
Yeah,
The
give them
top guys
30-minute
long
timed races.
races so it ends. Our races are going to end around whatever 6:50 or 6:55 or whatever it is. 5 minutes to the hour. Give us most of that hour to be racing.
Yeah.
I think it would make it better. And yeah, timed sounds great, except for people are too stupid to figure out timed races.
Right.
Especially
Now-
for strategy.
If
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
strategy
dude,
now,
that would play a big part of it. Would be
So-
strategy.
some people have a real advantage, especially if they race in leagues,
Yeah.
because most of the leagues are not lap races; they're timed races. So people our team is lucky because Mike and I have participated in so many timed races. So coming into it, our team is lucky because we can see the weekend, get together, figure out what the strategy is when it comes to timing, and let everybody know. It helps out a ton
Yeah.
when you have experienced players, but most players don't know what that's like, so you can't do that, even though I really would like that.
Oh, that'd be nice. I would
That'd be
enjoy
great.
that. Just for like nations.
Fantastic.
Since no one fucking does it anyway.
Yeah, it's really weird, especially when you get such good combinations. But like Mike was saying, if people are controller players, it makes it difficult. Although, I mean, if I go back to controller, I still would be happy to do high downforce races because the cars are so cool.
Yeah, true.
I would be able to do it.
And I think this is going to lead us into a VR discussion. I think we also, who are in VR, when it comes to the open wheel cars, we have a serious, not necessarily advantage, but man, it is so much better when you are in an open cockpit car in VR.
Oh,
It is so good.
it is.
amazing.
You are there. It is so good.
You can literally see
In
the guy
the
right
game,
beside you, peripheral quickly over, and you
Yeah,
can see a
you
guy
can
side
look-
by
Yeah.
side. Like you can see it, like you can almost want to give a thumbs up to the guy. Kinda.
Yeah.
I can't wait till literally it's got to be up one day, hopefully in my lifetime, that
PS6.
when you're in VR and your buddy is in VR beside you, you can literally look at each other in VR and
And give
actually
a
see
thumbs
the heads
up.
move.
Gloves.
Flip them
Gloves.
off.
Yeah. Like that would
Some
be
type of
absolutely-
wristband or something.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Just gloves.
Yeah.
You should be able to have the head, the game should figure out the head tracking.
Well,
right?
yeah.
So that should be easy. Hands or not, you should be at least able to look at each other, give a nod, whatever, right? And be like, yeah, buddy, this is racing, kind of shit. Whereas, gloves and wristband, whatever, motion tracking as well would be great.
Yeah.
But
Well, with
just,
the cameras
'cause
on
you
the
look
front
at
of
just,
it, they should be able
yeah.
to do it.
Oh, yeah. That, it shouldn't be that hard. So, and that would be so amazing to be able to be racing with your buddies and look over at each other and
Just
fucking be
wave.
like, yeah.
What up, guy?
Because how real would that feel?
Oh, dude.
When you're actually
Amazing.
holy shit, dude, look at us, that'd
One
be
step
fucking
closer
exciting as
to
hell.
even more real.
Yeah.
Sean, tell us what you saw last night.
With
That-
His dick for the first time in 20 years.
Oh. And it was nice. I was happy. It's like, hey, where have you been there? Where have you been hiding? In your bush, in the forest. 1970s, baby.
Oh,
That was what? Seeing what?
Grove, he's talking
Grove.
Oh, Grove. Yeah, Grove Street. Someone let him
I thought
borrow.
you stopped smoking weed.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did,
what
and
the
it's
fuck?
fucking
Maybe
with me.
that's a problem.
Yeah, it is.
Get
Could
back
be.
on that shit.
I
The
know.
devil's
I got
lettuce.
a blunt waiting for me for when I'm ready.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
But yeah, one of Grove Street's somebody let him borrow it, and so he got it.
Subscribers.
And after Nations Cup last night, he's like, I'm going to put this on. So I was watching, and because I remember when he was on the podcast, VR was just getting ready to come out. I think he was on that January before it came out. And we were talking about it.
Our first guest.
He was like, yeah, I'm a little skeptical. I think it's more of a gimmick thing. I don't think it's going to be that good. I don't see myself using it or wanting to use it. And I pre-ordered it. I was fucking all in from day one. I was like, dude, I've been waiting for this shit my whole life. Haven't looked back since. But, dude, he put it on, and everyone go to his channel and check it out because it's hilarious, dude. He was blown away how good it was. He's like, I can't believe how good this looks. And, oh, my God, I feel like I'm actually moving. Oh my God, the sun's so bright. And then he's like, went off the road, crashed, the car went in the air. He's like, and scream, dude. He was having a blast. I don't see him really using it too much just because I feel like those major streamers are still, want to interact and do all that stuff. But it was just, it was cool that he tried it and he thought it was awesome. So,
it's hard to interact when you're in VR.
It is.
Yeah.
We've gotten used to it.
You can hear the text to chat, but
yeah.
if some of the bigger streamers are going all that conversation, whether they're talking to them or not,
because they talk
kind
a
of
lot.
a nuisance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anytime somebody types, whether they're having conversation and chat between each other, he's going to be hearing that constantly. It's going to be super distracting and annoying. Oh, you can turn it down. Well, yeah, then you can't actually interact when they do say something to you, kind of thing. So it's a bit of a downfall.
I'm glad he tried it though, and that he liked it.
And if you're half deaf like I am, this is what you hear. Oh, okay, sounds great.
Yeah, sometimes it's muffled too. I can't make out what the fuck they're saying.
So I have come across something for. Obviously, it's for next week or this week that might interest Jim.
Oh, let me get into here and do
Is he 18?
I hope it was this. Coach Mike.
Coach Mike.
I just wanted to get through because the Daily C is where I'm going to get to. But Daily A next week is going to be at Grand Valley Highway 1 on these sport mediums. So road car could be that collection of like the BMW, Ferrari, and that they have. They're supposedly balanced, but you can only use one or two cars. So that'll be not fun. Daily B is going to be at Monza on the Racing Hards. And I believe this will be Group 3. Probably the way they usually do it, 4, maybe 5 laps if we're lucky. And then we get to Daily C. Dun, dun, dun. We're going to St. Croix B again.
Yeah.
We're on the Racing Hards and Racing Mediums.
Okay.
3 times fuel, 5 times tires.
Okay.
And I think very heavily this is going to be Group 1.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to get me back into daily racing? You give me a combo like this, and Daddy is happy.
Man, 5 times tire. Woo.
Yeah. Because if I'm not mistaken, it was about probably close to a year now. They did this exact same one, and everybody was like, "What the fuck, yeah!"
Dude.
Oh. Yeah. Man, if they do Group 1, I hope it's the good Group 1 cars. Don't pull the bullshit
VGT
Group 1 cars.
Yeah.
Oh, but, man. Why do you got to do this to me, Mike? This is so exciting.
Yeah, I think because it's like, to me, it kind of makes sense. It might be Group 3 and then Group 4 for B, but I have a feeling because the cycles do again, I think we're going to have Group 1 there.
Rinse and repeat.
Dude.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
It's been a couple weeks since they've done anything, a month or two since they've done the rotation of the Group 1 and 2s in there for the once or twice. And they've had a couple of off weeks of Group 3 and 4s back and forth kind of thing. So everybody likes a good St. Croix.
Oh,
yeah, dude. That layout, I love that layout.
So worst case scenario, Group 3, no problem. Still pretty good.
Yeah.
But I honestly think it's going to be the Group 1s back at St.
I think you're right.
I
if
think
it's
so
Group
too.
1s, I am so down for that.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, or SF. Or SF would be fucking
SF would be good too.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
So excited for this myself too, because like everybody else, we love this track, but it's going to be the brand new wheelbase at this track.
Oh yeah.
Get a real taste
So,
for it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
That's gonna be
let's
good.
go, Group 1, please, PD.
Please.
Please, PD.
Oh,
Please.
that would be fucking awesome.
Dude.
So we have hopefully something to look forward to. Actually, you know what? Something to look forward to regardless because it's St. Croix. A real nice treat, like I said, would be the Group 1, maybe
Yeah.
SF. But I actually would prefer the Group 1 there, to be honest.
Either
I
way.
love
would
SF
be-
there. Yeah.
Actually,
been a
that
while
would be
for
just as
SF.
good.
Dude, it's been a long while.
Actually, that's a good point, Todd. It has been good, so they might do that.
It's been
instead
too long
there.
for SF.
Yeah, they might do SF so that might be.
Because
the one
again,
to
we
lean
just
towards.
again they
They didn't do
you
it during
know,
the Nations.
I'm
either.
surprised they didn't
3,500
for
days
Nations.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
and usually there's a super formula mixed in there somewhere.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, yeah, that'll be good.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I like that track. That's a good combo. So, yeah, I look forward
That should
to
be decent.
doing some dailies.
Because, yeah, now, I mean,
Do a little DR grind.
the season's done, dude. We don't have
It
anything
is.
to look
It's
forward
What's
to,
going on
really.
except for NRL? Yeah,
NRL's
you got
coming
NRL.
up, and do that. You think we're going to get any expedition seasons throughout the year?
Yeah, probably.
I think
Probably in a
after
couple months.
Abu Dhabi,
Yeah.
if we get
Especially
new
after the
cars,
update.
if we get a new track, maybe.
Yeah.
There's rumors we're going to get that Chinese VGT car,
Oh.
which it does look pretty badass. I'm not going to lie, but yeah, I think maybe we get a track update or a new track in March.
Dude, that'd be dope.
Maybe.
That would be cool. I'm hoping we get
them
that
trying to
BMW
impress
too.
the Abu Dhabi
Get a
crowd.
couple more
Yeah,
new
that
race
too.
cars. We need those.
The M3 Evo,
Yeah.
the new racetrack would be fucking sweet.
Dude.
And then that VGT car or something. That would be a nice update and way to kick off Abu Dhabi.
Well, do you think? Oh, do you think that might get canceled with everything that's going on?
Right now it's still a month away. No,
Yeah.
I do not.
Well, I
I
saw
hope
a
not.
couple of things there with all what's going on there that a lot of places are like canceling this and
Mm-hmm.
delaying this, but only until like the very beginning of March, like first week or so. They're apparently reevaluating to redo flights, this, that, and the other thing by then. So I think something's gonna be ending very quickly.
Yeah, I think
Even
so
though
too.
it escalated quickly, it'll be done very
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah. Oh yeah. Finish that.
Yeah, because it's the
We
last
won't get
Saturday,
into
I
world
think, of
politics
March.
on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But guys, I got a phone call. Misha's calling.
Ooh.
What's Mish got to say?
What's that, Misha?
Everything was pretty much spot on, so good job by Gran Turismo. When
Oh,
it comes to the car, insane,
Wow,
impressive.
I think he left a message.
he did leave a.
I think that is.
It
Misha
was
left a message.
He
Yeah.
left a message, so
Oh,
he was just
okay.
saying how great Gran Turismo and the Nürburgring are, and
Oh, well, what else did he have to say on the message?
just said it's spot on.
Spot on the
And-
money, and does better than other
Yes.
Sims
It does.
at replicating things, the little
Yeah.
details.
So the width, is very, very good. So all you people wondering how good Gran Turismo is at the Nürburgring, it is very good, according to Misha, who has more laps than probably anybody there.
Oh yeah, the king of the Nürburgring right there.
Yeah.
God.
Damn.
So
I
on
can't
that
believe
bombshell,
I can't believe
Yeah,
he
I
called
got
you.
Yeah, me either.
well, me and Misha, we're pretty tight. I've left a couple messages, and he's given me hearts on my messages. So.
Ooh.
Oh,
That.
We're tight
Are
like
you guys
that.
dating now?
We are.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, on that bombshell.
Yeah,
baby.
Woo! Todd's got a party to get to.
Hell yeah.
Do we have any confirmation for next week, Jimbo?
Yeah, as far as I know, we're going to have the SimTorque guys on next week. We've got a new league coming out with Dusty Fossil and Joker and all the guys from Shits and Giggles. Got a new league. Several different leagues. So tune in, find out about them. They will all be Sunday afternoon for anybody in the U.S. and Sunday evening for anybody in Europe.
Hell yeah.
So
awesome.
definitely tune in.
Yep, tune in next week for that one, boys. And on that one, we're out of here. We'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in, and get to grinding on some dailies, because I need my DR back, baby.
Me too.
St. Croix, baby. St. Croix.
Yeah, St. Croix. Let's go.
Peace.